This is my 55-gallon African cichlid tank. Just got done doing a water change on it. As you can see, it's not like overstocked. I think I might got about 12 to 14 fish in there altogether. Some of them are hiding, as you can see. There's this little guy down here. He's hiding. Then we got this guy, and this guy. These two right here. I got this electric blue peacock. Nagaratus, he's over here. And then I got some pink convict cichlids. Here's one of the smaller ones. This one was actually a baby. These two were babies that I had in my other tank from these guys down here. Here's mom. And if you see all that brown stuff all over that rock right there, those are eggs. So she's about to lay some. Here comes Pop. So I got these two breeding pair, and that one and the other one that you saw. Those two guys right there are actually offspring from these two. I'd separate them and put them in my 40-gallon breeder tank and let them grow up a little bit. I still got a few over there, about 10, but they're not quite big enough to be in here with these guys yet. And then I also have, he likes to hide a lot, but he's got some real beautiful color. I don't know, you might be able to see him. He's down here in his pit, so he's very hard to see when he's hiding. But turn the light on, you can see his eye. I got a Jack Dempsey. He likes to hide. That's his thing. Comes out during feeding time, and that's about it. But everybody else is pretty social. And the Jack's the only one. And a lot of people say they have problems with Jack Dempsey's, but he's been one of the original fish that I've had in this tank. Everything else has been added. A while back I had a couple of blood parrots. They got sick and died. I had two tiger Oscars, but they got way too big and aggressive. And that was before I had any of these fish, because I know some people would think, oh, you can't put those together. Well, I didn't. I had a whole different setup of fish in here at one time. Also had a red-tailed loach, or blueberry loach. I've heard them called both ways, but one day when I was doing a water change, I had the lids off and everything, and he jumped out and committed suicide. So he's no longer with us. But so far, so good with what I have. Like I said, this tank isn't like heavily stocked. Anything, everybody seems to get along pretty good. The big guys, like this big guy right here, he's the other more dominant fish in the tank, along with this kind of purple guy right here. But yeah, had the aquarium up and running for about a year and a half, 2 years now. As you can see, they're fighting over a little leftover piece of food or whatever that is floating around. But I usually try to do a water change, at least once a week, about 15 gallons worth. Not sure the percentage on that, but ever since I added these last few fish, I added about 5 fish. This orange fish I added. This guy right here with the blue and the white, I added him. Let's see. Where's the others? That little orange one that you saw that's hiding, him over here, I added him. And I think there was this guy right here I added. That was the last few I added to the tank, and that was about a month and a half ago or so. Just letting everybody get acquainted. It's all good. Like I said, this is my 55-gallon African cichlid community tank, what you want to call it. I'm in the process of, I've built a custom canister filter. I'm just waiting on one more part so I can put everything together. but it's going to consist of an overflow, probably over in this corner back here, and then in my stand that I built down here is going to be a 5-gallon bucket with all the plumbing ran down into it, and then I just need a pump to run the water back up into the aquarium. So that's the last piece I'm waiting to get. You know, a lot of people say use an aquarium pump and everything, but I found that they're way too high priced. So probably payday, I'm just gonna go to Home Depot and get me a fountain pump for like an outdoor fountain, probably about 800 gallon per hour, somewhere around there. Maybe 6. I don't think I need quite 800 gallons an hour, not with this many fish and everything in there. And then on the return, once I build the filter, I'll put a ball valve on the return to kind of adjust the flow to where I want it, whether wide open, depending on how much flow I get, or partially closed. And I think that'll really take care of it good, because right now, as far as filtration, I got this Penguin Bio Wheel. It's like a 30-gallon filter. I've got that one sitting on the back here, and then over here I got a what brand is that? I'll have to look at the thing. I think it's an Aqueon. Yeah, an Aqueon 5575 over here. So that seems, I mean, it seems to keep the water pretty clear. But like I said, I just rather go with the canister filter setup to get rid of these hang-on backs. And then I'll probably, in order to hide the overflow, I have a whole bunch of extra rocks and these bricks, the kind of square edge bricks like this. I mean, some people don't like it. I happen to like it because I think the colors all kind of blend together. But I picked these up at Home Depot. I think they were like 25 cents a block. So, you know, I spent about $5, got me a whole bunch of them. So that way, when I do get bored with the setup, you know, every couple months or whatever, I'll go in here and change it. But like I said, when I do put the overflow in here, probably in this corner, yeah, it's probably going to be over in this corner back here. But I'm going to stack some rocks up around it so you can't really see it, give it more of a hidden look, and try to do something with these air stones to hide it. A lot of people say you don't like the air stones, but I don't have any problem with them. I kind of like it. Fish don't seem to mind it. You know, I may go ahead and decide to put in a circulation pump, because I do have a power head filter that I built that's on my 40-gallon, which is in the living room. But so far so good with this. You know, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, subscribe to my page. You know, pretty much everything I do is DIY. You know, I don't feel like going out and buying it or paying someone else to do something I can do. And like I said, I mean, I built this whole stand. I'm gonna redo that lid, but you know, got the drink on top and everything like that. You know, I enjoy my liquor. But yeah, hand built, custom canopy and stand. I know the lighting is a little bit off, but yeah, it's all hand built. Got some ideas and everything off of YouTube, and then just use some of my own creativeness. But oh. And then if you want, if anybody's in the St. Petersburg, Florida area, you happen to see this video and you like what you see and you want to perhaps trade aquariums, I want to go bigger. I'm willing to trade the full setup for a full setup. Like I said, this is a 55-gallon. I want to go bigger. I'm looking for at least 100-gallon complete setup, you know, filter, stand, all that, even swap. If you'd like to do that, if you're looking to downgrade, just hit me up. Like I said, subscribe to the page or leave me a comment. All right, give you another little close-up view. I might post another video later if I can get my Jack Dempsey to come out. I know if I probably sprinkle a little bit of food in there, he'll come out with his greedy ass. But yeah, that's about it. All right, see you later, YouTube.